So good morning, everyone. Thanks to be always here with this interview. And today I have a very, very special guest that I will introduce to you. But before that, I really want to let you know why did I choose this topic and did I had the luck and the pleasure to have this guest. Last year, after 10 years working in the corporate world, I decided to take time for myself and to travel around the world in order to progress throughout self-discovery and to understand, to create more self-awareness on myself. And I decided symbolically to start from a very magic and special place in the south of India, which is Goa. But this is not like the central part. The core of it is that I decided to go deeper and try to understand what does it mean that as individuals, everything works together for us. Our physical health, our mind, our emotions, they are all connected. And the more you raise awareness on yourself, the more you get this connection to flow and to become the best version of yourself, whatever you are doing. That is why, for me, this is a topic that is connected with leadership. We are indeed working on leadership development throughout these interviews. And the first key, apart from raising your business acumen, gaining experience, gaining professional skills, what the core of leadership development is, to me, self-awareness. So this trip to Goa, and specifically to an Ayurvedic treatment that lasted 3 weeks, was done in an amazing center, which is called Ayushakti. Today, Ayushakti clinic are more than 150 all over the world. Only 22 of them are in India. The rest are widespread throughout the globe. And they have more than 1.5 million people that can give you consultation that are specialized as Ayurvedic doctor. And today I have the immense pleasure to have here with me the founder of Ayushakti, which is Dr. Smita Naram. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Smita.
Namaskar, namaskar. Just in an Indian style, I want to greet all of you. Namaskar literally means I love you and I respect you. And I just want to correct one thing. Ayushakti was co-founded by me. Originally, me and my late husband, Dr. Naram, we both together founded Ayushakti in 1987.
Amazing. And you did an amazing thing because you are keeping on growing. And all over the world, we are seeing the results of Ayurvedic treatment. So this is what the chat of today is about, Ayurveda. So I know, Dr. Smita, that you are dedicating your life to Ayurvedic treatment so from so long time. So the first question that I really want to ask you is, when did everything started for you and how was it?
Wow, that's so amazing you asked that question. Actually, in 1987, me and my late husband, Dr. Pankaj Naram, started practicing pulse reading. But before that, very quickly, I want to let you know that when I got my formal education in Ayurveda in India, which I finished in 1981, we were searching for a teacher, a master who can really teach us something that is proven, because this is a very traditional, ancient knowledge. And there is a lot, and we had so many questions, how this will be applied in modern time. It's so different now than 5,000 years ago. And we found this great pulse reader who lived up to 124 years, Babaji. From him, we learned the art and science of pulse reading and really helping people using 6 tools of Ayurveda, herbal formulas and diet and lifestyle and detox and Marma points to help, and all of this combined together. It was so amazing because he saw more than 150 clients every day. So from him we learned, and we started this practice in 87. Just in 2 years, we already were invited to speak in Italy. Bologna was our first place. So Italy is
Amazing.
like, for me, it is it's like my home. I've been there more than 70 times. So
Amazing.
and I love Italians very much. I love the food, everything. But so that was the first step out of India that we put, which was in Italy, in Bologna. And we were invited by 60, 70 doctors to speak on Ayurveda and what we do. And just to cut it short, we traveled through just result from the clients, that they got such a great result. They started inviting us, and the doctors started coming from different parts of the world to learn from us in our clinic in Mumbai. And some of the doctors, the Western medical doctors, are very, very skeptical. It's very normal. I mean, they said, okay, we see that this patient got a great heart improvement in the heart problem. This got a fertility improvement and got a baby in a very difficult situation, which was like impossible. But okay, but how does it prove that it can be effective for everybody? So I told them, okay, please, you start doing the research on Ayushakti's way of therapy, way of working. So that's how a lot of Western medical doctors from Italy, from Netherlands, from Germany, from America actually did a research and published the research papers on European American medical journals.
Wow.
On depression, anxiety, arthritis, breathlessness, allergies, dermatitis, skin problems, fertility. And that's how I realized by 1999 that, this is amazing science. It's powerful. It can help humanity. That's the knowledge that we practice, which is focusing on three main pillars of health. First one is balance your doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha. These are like foreign language you will feel, but I'll explain in a very simple manner in a short while. And the second pillar is your Agni, which is your digestive and metabolic system, because it's so vital that you digest everything that you eat very well, and it is assimilated, it is converted into the tissues on a daily basis, because we have it regularly. Millions of cells are dying, as you know from the science. But so the millions have to be recreated, and that can happen only and only if you are absorbing everything that you eat very well, and everything is converted through metabolic enzymes and hormones in a right kind of tissues on a daily basis. Not just one time, 2 time, 3 time, but daily basis. This is so important.
Yes.
And the third thing is that you eat something that is nourishing your each and every tissues on a daily basis, including your immune system.
Yes.
These three are the main pillars of health, which includes, then in order to keep it normal, it includes the right diet, the good sleep, it includes the right exercise, everything is part of that. But we focus on achieving this three goal: balance dosha, keep your digestion, metabolism active, remove toxins are part of that actually. So what you did in Goa, in our clinic in Goa, was actually detox, which is removing the blockages in the metabolic system. And then last one is nourishing. So once you detox, you nourish. So we always say that this body is a temple or church of our soul.
Yes. And also what you are saying is making me think about, they say we are what we eat, we are what we think, we are what we feel. So basically there is this strong interconnection between the whole level that form the individual, and that only by, let's say, nothing is really separated. So can you please tell us more about this flow that it generates. Because I remember one thing that really struck me in a very positive way. I remember when I came to Ayushakti on last October, and I was
Yes.
having one of my consultation with one of your amazing doctor that is in Goa. So
Yeah.
he told me, if you are for some reason angry at something, or if you are nervous, whatever you
Yes.
eat, it goes,
Yeah.
it blocks, you don't
Yes.
really digest it. And what it
Yes.
happens there is that something bad starts to create around that. So basically there is, you need to liberate your mind first and to go
Absolutely.
with this flow.
Absolutely.
So what is this about?
Absolutely. It is very much connected. Three things are, so we skipped actually Vata, Pitta, Kapha. I want to quickly touch base on that because balancing that has great connection with your mind and emotions and body as well. So Ayurveda says that there are three doshas which are energetically creating impact on your body, like behind the scene they are working. Just to give a logical example, for example, we always believe that oxygen is important for breathing and keeping our blood full of oxygen is very important. So breathing is very important, and Ayurveda says that breathing is controlled as a subtle vital energy. Behind the breathing is prana, vata. Okay, so now the reason, the fact that this is so correct, for example, if there is somebody died and you try to inject oxygen in that body, will he become alive? No, no, because there is no prana is not working anymore, and that's why only infusing the oxygen is not going to bring back the life. So that's how in each and everything there is something behind. So, for example, Vata is responsible for every movement in our body. Thinking process is because of Vata. So, movement of our joints, all the conscious movement is from Vata, but also all the automatic movement which we don't even consciously know, like intracellular transfer or urine passing or stool passing, etc., is also vata function. So when vata is increased, which is air and space element together, because of vata, when it is increasing, it creates lot of mental disturbance, emotional problems like too much thinking, worrying, fear, constantly thinking and thinking so much that we start worrying about things which has not happened in reality. So too much vata impacts our mind in this manner. When vata increases, it creates fear in your emotionally, and that fear can immediately shrink your respiratory system first. So every emotions has impact on different organs. Like fear has impact on our breathing function. Anger can have impact on our liver. If there is uh, too much fear for long time, it can also impact our kidneys. Lot of greed can have impact also on liver and kidney and pancreas. So there is known impact according to Ayurveda of different emotions on our body. And if you are always happy and blissful, then you have a great immune system. Your digestion is working great. Your metabolism works very great. Your sleep is good. So that's how, so for feeling happy, you need to have a good quality of kapha. So coming to kapha,
Which is the
so
second
if
emotion.
vata is, yeah, so if the vata is too high, you also physically get like joints pain, arthritis, and Parkinson's, and lot of gas is bloated, that kind of thing. Even breathlessness related with vata, as I told you, fear can cause breathlessness, and excess vata can do that too. Excess kapha can produce respiratory mucus, too much mucus imbalance, and kapha is truly responsible for solid structure in our body, because we need muscles, we need the bones to hold everything inside, and it creates the shape of our body, But if kapha is too much, it creates blockages, it creates fibroids, different kinds of tumors. In extreme situation, even cancer can be from that. In a smaller situation, lot of mucus respiratory situation can be from kapha. Obesity can be from kapha. A balanced kapha can create happiness, blissful thinking. In every situation, we always have challenges. Okay, we always get failures in life. It's so normal. I mean, it's part of life. If you do some action, there will be sometimes you will have a setback. It's normal.
Definitely.
Coming to pitta now, so which is the third one, the last one.
Yes.
So pitta is absolutely responsible for every transformation in our body, and pitta is that dosha which is responsible for creating a right amount of enzymes and hormones for everything happening in our body, every transformation, starting from as soon as we eat something. For example, we chew it, that is chewing because of the pitta. Saliva has a kind of a pitta inside it. Then when it goes, so whole digestive process is because of the enzyme. Then from there it converts into different tissues, and there are so many hormones and enzymes which are responsible for that. That is also controlled by the pitta dosha. So we need this. Even when we read something, we some people always say, oh, I read this but I just can't get it, I am not able to learn, because they have less pitta in their brain. That's why they can't learn. So pitta, good quality of pitta helps us to process information, to think logically and analyze and say, okay, so this is the situation, and now this is what is the solution. Okay, I have three solutions. Number one solution have this good and this bad. Number two solution has this positive, this negative. Okay, so which is the solution which will be useful for me? That kind of a logical analysis and creating a strategic structure for the solution and doing the execution is a pitta quality. So we need pitta. We need
It's
pitta
very
to move
connected.
forward in our life.
Definitely to move forward in our life. Wow. It's very connected with positive thinking. I'm noticing while you're talking, let's say it's a bit going from the victim state to the responsible action, and also to respond,
Exactly. Yes.
to facts that happen in our life with the awareness
Yeah.
of what is
Absolutely.
happening.
Yeah.
It's
So kapha is very positive, but only kapha is not enough. We must have a good quality of pitta to be responsive and to be action oriented. So if the pitta is less, then you are happy. You say, okay, I accept as God's wish. But then you don't take action to go forward if the pitta is missing there.
Yeah,
This
because
is how.
pitta is connected with fire, isn't it? It's like,
Exactly.
yeah,
It is connected with the fire. So fire is something that we always say you must have a fire in your belly to do something because that creates the action.
definitely,
It
definitely
creates the
needed.
plan.
It's very needed.
And too much pitta can create headache, acid reflux, anxiety, no patience at all. You want to do everything now. That's too much pitta. Or it can also create skin problem, because it's a hot thing. Anger,
Mm,
jealousy,
mm,
complain.
mm.
This is pitta. Too much
Yeah.
pitta can create that.
So it's like when the doshas are not in balance, is like
Yeah.
everything it's keeping in our body, and we cannot, let's say, let them go, no? Because I mean, in order to
Yeah.
rebalance them. So, well, we would need more time in reality, because there are so many things that I would love to ask you. But
Yeah.
how can we work on the balance of the doshas in order to create this, this balance also between the physical body, the mental body, and the emotional body?
Absolutely. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I'll just give you a very, very small tips for
Yes.
everybody who is watching, because
Perfect.
I want to help everybody to get healthy, and they must get something practical from this lesson, from this talk. This is very important. So
Amazing. Very good.
so
Yeah.
just simple tips. If you feel a symptom of vata, like too much thinking, no sleep, mind is not stopping, lot of fear, depression feeling, not happy, and complain, or or joints pain, for example, or body pain, muscle pain, gas, then you can, first of all, you have to stop eating raw food. Okay, so because every raw food produces air, gas. You can take raw food in the form of juices. You can have vegetable juice instead of raw vegetables. So that's a simple change which will create a big difference. Also, stay away from beans, chickpea, ceci, what do you call in Italy?
Yes, they are ceci, chickpeas. They use
Ceci.
ceci. Very
Yeah,
good.
ceci, ceci. I know a little bit Italian, not so much, but little bit. So such beans are little bit gas producing, so stay away from that. And if you have a symptoms, for example, uh, uh, all the time, or sometimes because of some life situation that you are not able to sleep, or you have a pain in your body, or you have gas, just take this home remedy. It's very simple. Okay, half a teaspoon or quarter teaspoon of ginger powder. You make a herbal tea with water at night, and add a teaspoonful of castor oil. And if you don't like castor oil, you can even use olive oil. Italian oils are great.
Italian loves it,
I
The
love olive oil.
Mediterranean
It's my
area,
favorite.
Spain.
Yeah. I like the zucchini grilled with the olive oil is my favorite, and that is excellent vata reducing vegetable. So coming to that, all these vegetables like zucchini, pumpkin, leafy greens are all vata reducing. So take more of them. And cooked vegetables, have a minestrone soup, like a
Yes.
zuppa di minestrone con verdure is the
Yes.
best.
True. Amazing. Yeah. Because this is
And
actually what you're saying is fascinating me, because when I came to India, of course, you have all the India ingredients, which are great in order to follow an Ayurvedic lifestyle and Ayurvedic receipts. But
yeah,
exactly, for example, in Italy or in Spain, in the Mediterranean world, but every part of the world has its own product, and it would be great to conduce, let's say, to apply Ayurvedic food style with the local food. So how can we do that?
yeah, you can use, for example, you can use basilicum, garlic, you can use thyme, black pepper. These are the spices, very, very good for reducing vata and also kapha. So that's what you can do. So it's simple, it's simple. It's something that you can
Amazing.
do it by yourself.
So basically, if we, for example, thinking about some tips, for
For
sure.
example, fresh cheese is good for vata.
Good, fresh cheese.
Yeah,
Amazing.
like mozzarella.
Perfect then. So basically, if we need to think about like a food routine where we can apply
Yeah,
Ayurveda lifestyle with the local food. For example, you
yes.
said these spices, then also you said cooked food, right?
Yes, and the soup,
And
vegetable soup or grilled vegetable with olive oil are very good. Even chicken and fish is okay for vata, no problem, they can have it. Egg is fine. So these are little things you can do. But make sure that you are not taking frozen, dried,
yes,
canned food, because that increases vata. Raw food increases vata.
yes.
So and it always take some oil. Either morning at 6 o'clock you can drink olive oil. It calms down vata. Or at night you can drink castor oil. You will feel such a wonderful sleep after that. So
In
that's
alternative of
about
the
vata.
castor oil, also sesame oil, no? If we don't have here a castor
Yeah,
oil.
yeah. Also sesame oil. Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
but I'm thinking in Italy there is such a good quality olive oil, so you can even use olive oil. So pitta, for example, are hot. So if you feel sometimes anger, you feel sometimes acid burning or skin issue, headache, you can just do this regularly. A teaspoonful of pure ghee. You know, ghee is a clarified butter. Uh, I think in Italian it is burro clarificato.
Yes, yes, that is what is it. Perfect. And it's perfectly doable at home with the butter. And,
Absolutely. And nowadays you can also see that in some of the Italian markets. I have seen it in organic Italian markets, this ghee. So, 1 teaspoon of ghee in the morning on empty stomach with a little warm water is fantastic for reducing pitta. Also, you can take spices like cumin, 1 teaspoon, coriander, 1 teaspoon, and fennel seed, three of them combined together in this herbal tea with ghee in the morning. And this is fantastic. This is cooling. You can take, we call it CCFT,
mm,
cumin, coriander, fennel tea. You drink in the morning, and then you can have your cup of coffee. Of course, I mean, Italians love coffee, but have this herbal tea first. And I'm not in favor of caffeine a lot, but
I
okay,
know.
1 or 2 cups are fine. I mean,
Yes,
I know that Italian coffee is great and people are used to it, but 1 or 2 is fine. Then the food wise for reducing pitta, important to stop sour, fermented, and spicy. So I know that everyone loves tomatoes and vinegar in Italy, but so that's something that aggravates pitta. So you probably want to just have a grilled vegetable or mixed soup with a little tomato, not so much tomato or something like that. And when it comes to kapha, if you have a symptom of mucus, some people have regularly, some have according to the season. Or if you have tumor in your body, in general, milk and wheat, these two. So you can always take pasta from lentil, you can take pasta from a non-wheat like farro, dinkel,
yes,
in
that's it.
English, what we call
Faro,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah, farro, kamut,
Mm.
and different kinds of pasta, even the corn pasta. Corn is I forgot what you call
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Italian.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Corn. It's like mice. Mice is
Mice,
yeah,
mice,
yeah.
mice is good. So, but stay away from grano. Okay, farina di grano is no good.
Yes,
So stay away from that. If you feel symptoms of cough, bloated, you are obesity, and or you have tumor, you have blockages. For example, type 2 diabetes is a blockage, or heart problem is a blockage type. So that situation, just stay away from that. In fact, my teacher who lived for 124 years, he said not to eat wheat after 50 years of age.
wow, it's incredible,
That's what he
right?
said. So
So
that's a
wheat
simple
and
thing
dairy
for, and
instead,
and
right?
for kapha reducing, you can always take 5 basilicum. You have Indian basil is the best for that, but you can also use a normal Italian basil in the morning with 1 or 2 black peppercorn and crush it and just drink it like a tea and add some ginger. That's it. Simple.
Amazing.
This is it, reducing immediately mucus in your sinuses or respiratory system, and it's so good to lose weight if you keep drinking ginger water. So spices like garlic, ginger, basilicum are the best. Black pepper are very good for reducing cough.
That's amazing. I'm
That's
already
about.
watching this. I'm writing
Mm.
down.
Yeah, it would be great, or they can watch it again, your video.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Yes. No, but
So
this is
that's what
great.
it was. And yeah, that's why I thought I'll complete these 3 doshas. So I would like to share quickly before we finish this. I think we need to, probably it went too long, but I would like to quickly give one home detox plan. Can I
Yes,
do that?
please. I
Yes.
absolutely. We are so thankful about that. Thank you.
I'm sorry, if you want, I will come back again and again. But I think I was very enthusiastic to give
No,
people
but
what
it's
they can do in
great.
their life.
No, it's great because this is something that really people want to get more aware about. So I think
Yes.
that you really explained to us like the basics. And
Yes, it is like a
so thank you
basic,
for
yeah.
that. And please go ahead with the talks. I'm sure that everybody will be so thankful.
Yes. So the one simple detox which I give in Italy a lot to everybody, it is a 5 days of detox program in which the first day you have to take ginger water, because Italians sometimes they don't feel good with cumin and coriander. That's my experience, especially cumin. So if you can tolerate fennel, just drink fennel ginger water or fennel coriander cumin ginger water. So first they just drink this water all the time when you are hungry. Trust me, you will not feel hungry, and your own toxins will then convert into energy. You will not even feel weakness. So keep drinking this all the time on the first day. The second 2 days, take a very thin minestrone type of soup, vegetable soup, but a bit more watery. And avoid tomato in that, but put all other vegetables. You know, you have such beautiful vegetables in Italy, and especially in south of Italy, they are great.
Amazing.
So
Yes.
yeah, just cook very well and drink this vegetable soup for 2 days whenever you are hungry. You can even take it 3 to 5 times a day, no problem. But nothing else, okay? And if you are used to drinking coffee, try and reduce it or just take black coffee, because milk is no good, okay? So we don't want to take milk. Then last 2 days, just take vegetables with green mung bean soup. you know the mung bean, I forgot the name. It is soya di verde. Soya di verde. But green mung bean, I know everybody, you have people
Yes,
who are
we
English.
are now used to eat it a lot here in Italy.
Yeah. There are a lot, and there are pasta available in from that too. So you can, so this green mung bean soup, take it for 2 days, all the time that you are hungry. So that's 5 days detox, and after that, 2 3 days just take mung and vegetable. But you can take a solid mung and vegetable. So you can have mung pasta with a green vegetable sauce, something like that. Simple things. So that's a very easy detox. Please do it. You will feel
Yes.
light and you will feel great.
Dr. Smith, I really want to thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you shared. We will probably have more than this episode, because we have a lot of things to share with people, and
Yes,
with your expertise. And I just
yes,
want to remind people that are listening to us that I will put on the post your references in order for them to contact you if they
yeah,
some
great, great, great.
consultation for Ayurvedic treatment. And above all, I also want to finish with something that comes to mind when you were talking. Something that came to mind: we are naturally healthy.
Yes, yes,
Basically, I
yes,
have the feeling, and I learned throughout you, that throughout Ayurveda, Ayurvedic techniques, Ayurvedic treatment, we come back to this natural health that humans
yes, yes, yes,
normally
yes,
have. So basically, we come
yes,
back
yes,
to this
yes.
state of health.
Absolutely, absolutely. But it was a great. Thank you so much for inviting me. Really, it was fun talking to
Thank
you.
you so much. It was fun and so insightful. So thanks so much, Dr. Smita, for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you. Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.